Arunabe, Ria, Kayota are all in the idol group called Teens on the verge of disbandment. However, if they can fill all 2,000 seats in the upcoming anniversary concert, their idol career will live to see another day. This quota is seemingly impossible for a group like them, especially when the most people they had at the show is 37. Fortunately, they are placed under a new talent manager, Nakua Hisa. While intentionally reluctant due to past experience, Nakito takes charge of Ting after attempting to Haru's genuine passion for idol with his own remarkable ability to see the shine of someone who is lying. Despite the challenge she faces in this ambitious endeavor, Haru wants everyone in the world to love idols, even when it becomes a shine post to accomplish them and to accomplish her dream. This anime has 12 episodes, premiered July 13th to October 19th, 2022, based on a light novel. It is slice of life, supernatural. Idols are Theme is idols and music. Duration each episode is 20 minutes. It's rated PG-13. Let's get started into the review. What I really like about this anime Shinepost is that it takes a lot of different elements from the idol genre and seems to get them more of a level up sort. And what I mean by that, there's a tons of idol anime out there, and you try and think what is Shinepost sets itself different from everyone else. And what I think it does differently is that it's showing within the idol group them struggling to maintain their group, being put under new management, and having more of a well-crafted story and more relatable characters. On the surface, you look at Shinepost as a normal, typical, standard idol anime with the group of girls, catchy songs, and nice performances. But when you roll that back, what are you left with? You're left with also a good sense of character development. All the girls have different arc stories that are fleshed out really well, explains their goals, their motivation, their backstory, and also reveals what secrets they're keeping from each other as well as from themselves and struggling with their own security. And what I really like about, them showing these insecurities and issues that they're facing, that they feel very real and more relatable, and it shows these girls more as human beings than just a prototype or robot that just performs, sings, and dances, which I think is not really often used in the idol anime. And for this one in particular, it just shows this, false narrative of self-confidence that the idol group must always portray for themselves when they're up on that stage. And what I really like about it, it gives you that rawness and realness of showing these idols, characters as real human beings, and just being afraid of trying to figure out like how can they make their start in the anime world, and just trying to figure out how they outsell a show when their group is this close to being disbanded, when they need to pull out new members, more followers, and everything along as you see fit to make sure that the group doesn't separate, and trying to make impact with their fan base while trying to also be relatable, but also try not to be cause too much of a ruckus in while they're out or trying to have downtime, while also practicing, eating the right foods, spreading all their presence around social media, connecting with fans, and even with their new talent manager, who has an eye for seeing or for those who are lying. And I don't know, it is something different they had these for. And while also, like, my final thoughts, while we were wrapping up my final thoughts in this, and about this anime, that it was different. And I think what I like about it is that, all the characters are, real. They're not faking anything. They all deal with personal issues that, we deal with it in our own way. But wrapping up my train of thought is, besides the outer group that we're seeing with Shine Point, they also have their rival group called High Rain, who you'll see both of these groups correlate and interact with each other. But what I really like about it is that you see their realness, their rawness, like they're dealing with school, they're dealing with their schedule for idling, they have to practice, they have to advertise, and they have to make sure that they're, counting their steps with the music, and you have to make sure that they're all working together coherently as a team, which that you've seen them do before. But those are my final thoughts of this anime. Overall, I think it's a really good difference to the idol anime genre, and it really gives you more insight than just the song, the dance, the costumes, and the overall. But definitely check out Signpost if you haven't already, and let me know what you think. Until then, bye!